Petco Park here on a Tuesday night. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Atlanta Braves and the San Diego Padres. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Colin Ray, a right-hander from the state of Iowa, gets the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, Matty, he's looking to knock down that ERA. You see there, he's into the fours, looking to have a little better start than what he's been accustomed to.
The game's opening pitch is taken for ball one as we get started here tonight right on time at 7:10. Eric, this Padre team, as they take the field here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And we've got a couple of teams here that are both sitting in last place in their respective divisions. Both a lot of problems. But, you know, I've always been told about problems. 70% of the people don't care you have them, and the other 30%, they're happy you have them.
Third baseman,
Chase Darno will dig in for the first time now. He's got that average up nearing the 340 mark to begin play.
Yeah, and he leads his ball club in hitting, so he's a guy that they really look to offensively.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time, 68 degrees. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
You know, Summersgill has a bit of a reputation for having a fat strike zone, but I don't think that really applies to all corners. Also, I've been told that he's pretty consistent with what he does and doesn't call.
from the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up on that inside corner, or this guy will bury you.
1-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Freddie Freeman gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on.
Freddie Freeman.
And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To short, hit hard. Ramirez is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. And now number 36, the Nevada-born starter, will get the call in this one. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, you take a look at that ERA. He has not been good this year. Got to throw a lot better, and hopefully he can start doing that in this one.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there that you got to lay off. You know he's going to throw it on an 0-2, and that's a good job of pitch recognition right there.
Now a swing, but not much behind it as this is lifted into shallow center. Inciarte comes on now, and he has it one down.
Batting second,
Will Myers will stand in now, happy that this series is at home, no doubt, as you see his splits right there. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, it's so hard to stay back against a guy like this. Unless you guess right, that thing's just so slow that it's almost impossible to keep from getting out on your front foot.
batting third,
Matt Kemp will stand in, and as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against the southpaws than he does against right-handers. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Oh, and that is right there for strike two.
Oh, a very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball, and he's not going to get away with too many of those tonight.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily.
Just keeping an eye on him.
Nothing in two count, and the pitch. And a double play ball perhaps for Johnson. To second for one. On to Freeman, and they turn the double play to end the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball. Nick Markakis will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. First offering on its way. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit.
And we'll see him work both sides of the plate with the curveball going forward. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around.
That evens it up 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Kelly Johnson will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And no offer on that one as the count to Johnson goes to 2-1. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Yeah, this pitch is just nowhere near the target. You see it run in and catch him right about thigh high. I have a feeling the bruise will be worse than the pain. That'll leave a nice rainbow for a good couple of weeks.
First pitch on its way. Out in front of it, strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this is swung on and missed by Pierzynski as he becomes out number 2. Daniel Castro will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, his batting average is ugly, and his last 10 games have been ugly. Just 2 hits in his last 10.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. A little over-anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike.
Well, and he's got a great splitter. You're talking 88 miles an hour. You think you can hit it, but it just disappears on you.
Liner towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Yonhervis Solarte will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the 330 mark to begin play. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Hot shot to third. Darno is up with it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting fifth.
Melvin Upton Jr. will stand in, and as you can see, his home and road splits there. He's been a much better hitter away from home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Inciarte, well, range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Batting sixth.
Brett Wallace gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. In there, strike 1.
Yeah, I don't think you want to come in throwing a lot of high changeups. That's a pitch he's going to have to get lower in the strike zone.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Hard liner toward short. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Number 36 steps in. He'll get his first shot at it here.
Number 36.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1.
The 3rd strikeout for him now. Got him out front a little bit here. He winds up turning this pitch over nicely, and he gets him to swing right through it.
Number 17 is the batter now as he looks at a ball, 1-0. 3rd inning, no score to this point. And that's in there for his strike. 1-1.
Nope.
2-1.
Count is 2-1.
The 2-1 on its way. All even now, 2-2. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's full 3-2.
And there you see the leadoff man on deck, and you know they'd love to get someone on base when this lineup turns over.
Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Well, that's a very effective pitch right here. Just a little backdoor cut fastball, This thing doesn't have a whole lot of movement, but it has just enough to catch that outside edge for a called third strike.
Here's Ender Inciarte. As he'll take a look at ball one. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2-0 pitch on the way. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Hard hit ball to second. Backhanded. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Derek Norris digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Catcher, Derek.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Markakis. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. In now, Alexi Ramirez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he lays off there 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Batting ninth.
Colin Ray comes to the plate, possibly receiving a bunt sign in order to stay out of the double play.
Yeah, and everybody's got a different opinion on this situation. But in reality, it really comes down to how the pitcher is with the bat in his hands and what he can do.
The throw pulls him off the bag. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. John Jay will try it again. He flied out to start the home first. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Boy, and this would have been a really costly double play. But fortunately, he's hustling all the way down the line, and he's able to beat that throw on the back end.
Will Myers is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Here it comes 1-0. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Chopped foul right at home plate. Skied into straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it, and that retires the side. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. Chase Darno is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Catch made out there by Kemp, and there's one gone.
And right here, you've got the right fielder shading just a bit towards the alley. And I thought he'd have too far to go to get this ball, but he does close quickly out there, and he makes the play near the line.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. That's wide, 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Count is 2-1.
2-1. And this one misses as well, and that pushes it to 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman, number 10 for him on the year. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one.
Yeah, same pitch here from the home run ball, but this one's in a much better spot down at the knees.
Sliced hard on the ground. There is Solarte on to first, and Markakis is retired, 2 away.
The batter, number 24.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in now is the second baseman, Kelly Johnson. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one.
And after getting hit in his first at-bat, he's got to be saying, look, enough with the inside pitches already.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard to short. Fielded by Ramirez. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Braves get a run on the Freeman home run. Matt Kemp is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. And that's cut on and missed by Kemp as they move ahead of him now, 0-2.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. See you later, over the wall, a home run.
Now batting.
It's a solo shot here for Matt Kemp. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And with it, the Padres have drawn even at 1 run apiece. Melvin Upton Jr. is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls. 2. One and 2, here it comes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Brett Wallace steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one.
He's living on the edge with some of these pitches here. He gets that one by him, but he might not get away with that a second time.
And he takes strike 2. A pause and the 0-2. Fastball at the knees, maybe even below the knees, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 away. Derek Norris is at the plate now. Flied out at his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. A.J. Pierzynski heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
A.J. Pierzynski.
Into the seats, 0-1. Hot shot on the ground is short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop.
Striding into the box, Daniel Castro. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
He's just cruising out there now. I'll tell you, this may turn into a game of first team to 2 wins.
On the ground to the left side. Wallace ranges to his right. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter,
number 36 will dig in. 0-1 here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. One run, just 1 hit, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And the first baseman can't get there. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Yeah, sort of a pesky at-bat up there. You know he'd just love to fire one more fastball by the...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... Alexi Ramirez comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Well, a lot of people talk about Alexi Ramirez's incredible rookie season, but 2014 was really a breakthrough year for him as well. He was named to his first All-Star game. He led all American League shortstops in home runs, RBIs, slugging, and extra base hits.
Colin Ray, the hitter now, 0-1 on the day after reaching on an error his first time up. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
The center fielder, number
John
24.
Jay stands in. He'll try to improve in this at-bat after grounding into a fielder's choice his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
A couple of tight pitches here to start this at bat. You can't really say you're getting squeezed, but he's not really getting any help either.
To short. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Will Myers will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike 2. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. Matt Kemp digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
He's in a situation now where he does not want this game to get away from him. 2 guys on already. Now he's not in the strike zone to this hitter. He's got to reel it back in because you're flirting with a little bit of danger now with another ball.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Oh, tough pitch. Things just not going his way on the mound right now. 3-1.
And up at the plate now, he's really in the driver's seat. I don't think they want to walk him, so this should be something good.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Yonhervis Solarte steps into the box here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now.
Now the pressure will really start to mount out there. That strike zone's going to feel like it's the size of a soup can right now.
Back goes Markakis, still going back. He's there to track it down, and that did it. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Number 17 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Left fielder, number 17.
Here's the first pitch to him. That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. I tell you, that's been such a good pitch for him through the years.
It really has. He's not still around if he doesn't have that pitch in his arsenal. That's been his meal ticket for a long, long time, as long as he's been in this league.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. I'll tell you, he's already hit 1 guy. He is not afraid to work inside.
No, and as much as I hate to say it, pitchers have just as much right to the inside part of the plate as you do.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Center fielder
Ender Inciarte will dig in for a 3rd time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. Line drive to left. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Chase Darno will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he'll get back in standing.
Just checking.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Swing and a miss, 1-1.
There's that splitter again. Seems to be getting better and better as the game goes on.
Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Missed with the curveball there, and he falls behind a 2-1. Now a throw over to first. Don't want to forget about him. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Upton moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Freddie Freeman. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
Drilled on the ground to short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And he is out at third as he risked trying to run on that left fielder's arm, and this inning is over. Melvin Upton Jr. will step in to get the Friars going here in their half of inning number 6.
Left fielder, Melvin Upton Jr.
And that misses for ball 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
This is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count, and that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Grounded to third. Darno is right there, and he's retired here, 1 away.
Up next for the Padres, third baseman,
Brett Wallace will stand in again. He lined out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time up.
Yeah, we'll see if he can get back to the swing he put on the ball in his first at-bat. He got himself a nice solid line drive that just didn't fall.
Hits this one hard the other way. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Derek Norris will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Ranging back is Inciarte, and that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. Two-run shot to straightaway center. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it gives the Padres a 3-1 lead. Number 51 is on, and he'll take over on the mound. Alexi Ramirez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Sent on the ground out to second. Played on the backhand. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Colin Ray indeed will bat for himself here with his guys up by 2 here in inning number 6.
0-1.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. The Padres get a couple of runs in the inning on the 2-run home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 3-1 Friars. Back here at Petco Park. Padres out in front in this one as we come to our game summary for the first 6 innings of play. Nick Markakis will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
A 1 pitch on its way. Now here's a swing, and this is hit well down the line in right. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. A home run. So a solo home run by Nick Markakis. And the Braves have made this a 3-2 game now.
Well, this is supposed to be a pitcher's ballpark. It's sure not playing like that tonight. That's now 4 home runs between these 2 clubs, and the way they're launching balls, we may not be done yet.
Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Here's Kelly Johnson. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
This guy's kind of walked a tightrope all game long. He's only thrown first pitch strikes to 50% of the hitters he's faced, and yet pitching a very good ball game.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Some would say he's showing good patience here, waiting for his pitch. But as a number 5 hitter, I think you need to make something happen.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. A.J. Pierzynski will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Pitch taken there by Pierzynski, and it's 2-1 now. You get the sense he's starting to nibble a bit at the corners here, and that's something he wasn't doing earlier.
Yeah, and he sort of backed off the throttle a little bit, too. I'm wondering if that home run ball might have changed his approach just a little bit.
Yeah, and this is something he'll figure out as time goes along. It's not how hard you throw. It's how well you can disrupt a hitter's timing. Growing up, guys are used to just blowing the ball by hitters, but once you get to this level, it doesn't always work out that way.
Kevin Quackenbush will come on and pitch here with 1 gone in the top of the 7th. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Belted high in the air out to left. Back goes Upton Jr., and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the 2nd out.
Well, this ball seemed like it stayed in the air a long time, but he had a long way to go to get to it. And look at this catch he makes when he finally gets there. A one-handed grab with his back to the infield. That was really well done.
Jeff Francoeur will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Boy, we've seen a lot of guys be late on that fastball tonight, and I think that all comes from being a little over-aggressive.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And now third base coach Bo Porter's going to wave him on home. And he is out at the plate. They are denied a chance at tying the ball game here as the inning is over. But the Braves are able to get one. Number 54 will come in and pitch now.
For the Braves,
John Jay will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
On to first by Johnson, and it's in time. One away.
first baseman.
One away, and here's the 2013 American League Rookie of the Year, the power-hitting Will Myers. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. To short, hit hard. Castro on the grass. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Padres, right fielder.
2 outs now in the San Diego 7th. And coming up, the dangerous right fielder, Matt Kemp. First delivery to him on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Shot toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, I think this was a little bit of a gamble from my perspective. I had a feeling that he'd take a big turn around first and then hold on, but he was having none of that. He's smelling 2 all the way, and he's going to make it there with a hustle double.
Yonhervis Solarte is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He stands at second with his 13th double of the year. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the Brad Hand will be summoned from the bullpen now, as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Number 17 will dig in now, just hoping to put one in play. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts so far.
Yeah, the last thing he wants is that dreaded hat trick, so we'll see if he can make something happen this time.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. And he takes a cold strike 2.
I got the count 1-2.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time. 1 down.
Yeah, you got to give him credit for hustling down that line. Some guys, most guys, will just stand there and let the catcher tag him, but he's the tying run, so he's giving it his all. He makes that catcher work back there to get the out at first.
Here's Ender Inciarte. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left, strike one. 2 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Ramirez is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for Atlanta.
You see here on show track, that pitch up and in just ties him in knots. If you leave that out over the plate, you'll be in trouble, but if you can locate there, things will be just fine.
Stepping in now, Chase Darno. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Freddie Freeman. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Looped out toward third. Oh, and a beautiful diving catch there will end the inning. Melvin Upton Jr. strides in, grounded out his last time through.
Left fielder, Melvin Upton.
And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
Drilled right back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th. Brett Wallace steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. That misses, 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And again, they try to take him down in the strike zone just to see if he'll go after that pitch below the knees. But with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off that thing now twice in a row.
Nobody out, runner on first. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Full count, 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Hit hard toward first, and he tries to take it from a knee, but this gets by, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Textbook start to the inning right there. Back-to-back hits have him in a good position to maybe stretch out this 1-run lead.
Digging in and looking for more, Derek Norris. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat. Jim Johnson come on now in an awfully tough spot as there are 2 on here with nobody out. From the belt, kicks and deals to the hole left side, and it's through, a base hit. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Alexi Ramirez gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
Now both runners on the move. Look out as this bat shatters on impact.
That ball was so deep in his kitchen, that was the only thing he could do was foul it off, break his bat, and hope to get a better pitch on the next one.
Ground ball sent back up the middle to Johnson for 1. On to Freeman, and they get the double play. Number 16 will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe 4-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Now the 0-2 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Number 17 is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Friars forced to... Bright lights of downtown on the San Diego Bay. We're back now from Petco Park in the Gaslamp District as we're set to start the ninth. Carlos Villanueva will come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the ninth. Striding in to start the ninth, Nick Markakis, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Out in front of this one is Markakis as this is lifted foul down the right field line and back in amongst the spectators. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
And down by 2, you better believe they'll take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner.
Hit out towards second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Fernando Rodney is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Your attention, please.
Kelly Johnson will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
Rodney comes set. 0-1 pitch on its way. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, that's a good spot for that 2-seam fastball. Remember, that'll run away from left-handers, so a good idea to work the outside edge.
A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
And here this is one more time on show track. You can see he checked his swing there, and I think he did so in time, but you can clearly see that that pitch is in the strike zone, and I think ultimately that was a called third strike.
A.J. Pierzynski stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-0 delivery. Not close. It's 2-0. Came with a circle change 2-0, but he can't make contact. 2-1.
Boy, and a great 2-0 pitch there. Got him thinking fastball. And this looked like a fastball out of his hand, but it turns out to be a real effective changeup instead.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues.
This is just a guy taking advantage of a good count to hit him. And he's got a pretty good idea that he's going to see the hard stuff here, so he just gears up for the fastball and drives it right back up the middle.
Tyler Flowers will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 25, Tyler Flowers.
He's set, now the pitch. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there has got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Taken, called, strike two, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. And now this crowd, estimated at around 26,000 fans, comes to their feet. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in. Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. A few bright spots in the lineup to choose from, but the brightest belong to Matt Kemp. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly...